Alright, so today we're working on the Cherokee. I have already removed the headliner. I did that before I decided I was going to start videoing any of this process. So I've got the headliner out in one of the only spots of the driveway that's not complete mud and snow. Yeah, so I went the route of the cheap scrub brush. I'm not sure how it's going to work. But basically what I plan to do is start here in the middle and work my way out and get all this foam material off this. And so I'm just going to get started. So you don't want to go down too far, but you want to get down to this fiberglass material. And yeah, I've got a mask on because I don't want to breathe any of this stuff in. We will see how it goes, but it looks pretty easy to do. I'm going to try to just keep all this material on here and then dump it onto the cardboard when I'm done, so I can kind of just keep it all in one place. I'm not sure how far I need to go, but I'm just going to. So the dollar store scrub brush seems to be working pretty well. And I also might bring the shop vac out here and just start vacuuming some of this stuff up as I go along, so I don't have all of it sitting on top of this thing. And it's a little bit tiring, I guess. A little bit time consuming. And I'm finding that like some spots, like where the sun visor is, it's actually not even coming off. That foam's kind of just staying there. I also notice when I press down on this, it does like this little popping noise, and you can feel your fingers press in. So I don't know how careful you have to be with this thing. Are these little fingerprints, depressions, going to show up when I go to put the new headliner on if it's not as clearly foam backed? I don't know. We'll find out. So the foam is coming off where the visors were. It just takes a little bit more elbow grease. seen people walk on these headliners. I'm not sure if that leaves shoe print depressions, because my headliner sure doesn't seem like it's in any type of shape where I could walk on it. It seems really fragile, actually. And so if you leave like little spots of foam like this, what happens is when you go to lay the adhesive down, it won't stick as well in these spots. And you'll either get bubbles, or later down the road you'll get the headliner to start detaching in those areas. You'll see how it really doesn't want to detach here, where that visor was pressing up on that foam for so many years. Like I said though, a little bit of elbow grease and it came off. Actually, I'm just going to dump this stuff right off to one side. And I'll just sweep everything up when I'm all done. So as you can see, just using the scrub brush seems to be working pretty well. I left some here from that visor, so I'll go ahead and take that down. But yeah, this seems like it's going to be a little bit of a longer process than I was hoping. Are we still going? Yeah, we are. Fun times. Not even a third of the way done. Trying to stay off the blood. You can see the outline of the sticker here. Oh no, that was probably where the mirror was. So there's a square depression. Well, I'll let you know this job is not fun. I didn't really expect it to be. It's definitely not fun. Whew. Coming along. I think I got a bunch of foam in my eyes, but whatever. Yeah, it's funny. I've definitely seen guys walking on these things when they work on them to do the middle parts, but as you might not be able to see here because the sunlight, but there's actually raised ledges right here that run the whole way across, kind of like right here, and if you're stepping on that, I'm assuming you're going to be damaging those contours. say about halfway done, if you want to call it that. Alright, I got to be really careful on this end. I should have started down here because this is going to be the harder section, because there's all these tight edges and spots where I need to be careful. Oh well, now I'm already here. So I'm being especially careful back here not to press down too hard and damage any of these bends